About Queen Vashti. How many of you know who Queen Vashti is? Raise your hands, your hand. That's the first queen of King Ahasuerus. That's the one that Queen Esther replaced. Because of our time, I'm going to just tell you a little story about her. That king was the type that loved to play and to have parties and all that. And so he was having parties with his friends and with his, kinsmen and all the assistants. And yeah, Queen Vashti was also having a time with her own friends as well, and her ladies, as the Bible calls it. And then I always think about it as though the king became bored. They have been drinking, they have been doing all sorts of things, and say, okay, let's do something new. Let me call my wife because she's very beautiful, and let's spice up the party. And so he sent for his wife, Queen Vashti, and told her to come so she can show that she's beautiful and the party will continue. And then she said no, and she did not go. Now we know the end of the story. She was dethroned. And as we were sharing that day, I remembered I was saying, in its own place, I don't think what she did was so bad, but it was a wrong move at that time. There are many times when we have the Vashti experience too. We're so dogmatic. This is not the time I'm supposed to come visit anybody. Nobody's supposed to come to my house at this time. This is the time when we do this. And if anything is going to upset it, we're so, we can't take it. It's easy to see Queen Vashti as a villain, but many times we have the Vashti experience in our lives every time. And so in this making the right move by faith, I want to tell you one principle. And the first principle is, at any point in time, a move is made. When you have failed to make one, you are making one. Queen Vashti refused to go, but she made a move, and the end result was she was dethroned.